Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So, of course, Gervonta Tank Davis, he's been receiving praise from so many different professional boxers and trainers. But this one trainer in particular, he said that Gervonta Tank Davis is unbeatable and he's the perfect fighter. And that was Robert Garcia.
What do you think about Gervonta's performance against Frank Martin?
I think it was great, man. He's an unbelievable guy, man. I think Tank at this point he's unbeatable at the lightweight division against any of the world champions. I think he's the top guy right now at that division. He had a great performance. You know, he has his timing, his power, accuracy. Everything's great, man. He's the perfect fighter right now.
Now, what makes that such high praise coming from a trainer and a former champion, Robert Garcia, is the fact that Robert Garcia, he trains a lightweight fighter named Robert Marataya. So for him to say that Gervonta Tank Davis is unbeatable right now, he's admitting that even his fighter cannot beat Gervonta right now. And that's the highest level of praise that you will ever see. It reminds me of years before Ryan Garcia fought Gervonta Tank Davis, or I should say before he got knocked out by Gervonta. And reporters had asked Oscar De La Hoya if his fighter at the time, Ryan Garcia, was ready for Gervonta. And Oscar De La Hoya, he said, no, Gervonta is a beast. You know, when you look at the dichotomy, it's pretty ironic that when it comes to Mexicans that have been in the ring before, that has an actual name, when they talk about these black fighters, they praise them. They speak the whole truth. This is a stark contrast from the Mexican fans that often post comments on the internet about black fighters in general that are successful, like a Gervonta Tank Davis, like a Floyd Mayweather. Because Floyd Mayweather is another black fighter that has been highly praised by almost every significant Mexican boxing trainer and a lot of the fighters. Speaking of Robert Garcia, his father and trainer said that Floyd Mayweather was the greatest fighter of all time. Oscar De La Hoya said the same thing, and so did Nacho Beristain. That was Juan Manuel Marquez's trainer, and that was just to name a few. By way of contrast, we haven't heard one single Mexican trainer or boxer praise a Canelo Alvarez the same way they praise a Gervonta, a Floyd Mayweather, or even a Terrence Crawford. This just proves all that racist stuff these Mexican fans say about these black fighters in general, they really know what time it is deep down. Gervonta Tank Davis, he is the face of boxing right now. Not only does he pack arenas across the country, but he knocks out almost all of his opponents. And now he's trying to become undisputed at 135, but Lomachenko, he didn't want the smoke, pulled out of the fight, a fight where he would have made the biggest payday of his entire career, and he pulls out of the fight. He said he prefers to defend his title rather than unify. The same man who said his dream was to become undisputed at 135. Lomachenko, he doesn't want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis because he feels the same way about Davis that Robert Garcia feels. Lomachenko, he actually revealed it took him 2 years to get over the loss to Teofimo Lopez. Now, he said this before he lost to Devin Haney. So just imagine how long it's going to take him to get over the Devin Haney loss. Because race and religion was more involved when it came to the Devin Haney fight. He lost to a black Muslim that chased him for years and said he would never lose to a white boy. This is the reason why Lomachenko, he cried when he got to the dressing room, because he promised his son he was going to win this fight. He said his son kept telling him, please go out there and beat this guy. And Lomachenko, he failed to fulfill his promise to his son and his country. So I bring all that up to say, if it's taken Lomachenko this long to get over the Lopez loss, to get over the Devin Haney loss, imagine how distraught he would be if he got knocked out by Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, I don't know if Gervonta Tank Davis is unbeatable, but I do know that so far he is the most dominant fighter at 135. I really wanted to see the Gervonta versus Lomachenko fight because if he could have knocked out Lomachenko, that would have been extremely impressive. But Davis, he still has the opportunity to fight Shakur Stevenson in a fight that I think is going to come to fruition. When it comes to Lomachenko and his position right now, him being a champion at 135, but he doesn't want to unify, I think this is the exact reason why unifications, they need to be mandatory in the sport of boxing. The rules should be similar to a boxer having a number one mandatory. Every year, once a year, you have to unify. And if the two champions can't come to an agreement, then the fight automatically goes to a purse bid, which means any promoter or network can host the fight. This is how we're going to eliminate the problem of so many champions in one division. This is also how we're going to eliminate the problem of some fighters that don't want to fight the best and they're holding their belt for ransom, while the other champions in their weight class are trying to make history and trying to become undisputed. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, the fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to LODekey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.